Hey fellow comrades, how you guys been doing? Welcome back to our newest Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. Now today, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be having an interesting match against an interesting guy that decided to kinda, put up to the test, put up to the challenge. So what does he have here? He's got Pokemon dedicated towards his favorite YouTubers, either being a signature or their general favorite Pokemon of all time. He decided to use them in their names and try to get something out of it. Now that is kind of challenging thing to do, and I give a big applause to him for that. That's quite incredible. But also I'm having a bit of an unstable team, as you can see, but I was kind of putting some stuff together as he did ask for an NU. And NU is a tier that isn't still established by Smogon, but from what we got some fan sites, list of Pokemon made, may as well play by them. And my team is actually PU, more like NU of NU. I'm also gonna link all the things in the description, as well as this YouTuber's channels, so you guys can go check them out. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. He did taunt my Duosion, which kind of got me realizing he could possibly think that I was gonna go for the Trick Room. That could be it. That could be the possibility, the reasoning behind his actions. But he did switch out to Schuckle after that. He's gonna take the future sight really well, but the thing is, I switch out to Magmar to avoid any entered damage on the switch. That was my main intent when making such a switch. He could have knockoff, that could have been bad because I have Skull plans, but I know Schuckle is a setup opportunity if he does not run the Inkcore. And Inkcore back in the days in the 4th duration was incredible. I believe it worked for like 4 to 7 turns. It's been it's been put down a bit, and that is actually it was heavily put back in efficiency, because now I believe it works for like 3 turns and always, and that is kind of a bit of a bad thing for Inkcore. It used to be really good on Schuckle, but now it's a questionable thing. Anyways, I do make Focus Energy go as well as Overheat. The thing about Overheat is with Skull plans combined, it will always crit your opponent. And that means that if I go for the Overheat, my -2 is going to be totally negated by the crit, and it's going to be looked at +0. So nothing happened, none of those minuses happen as long as I go for the move that will crit the opponent. And again, with Focus Energy as well as with all them other things, Wingull the threat took down the Pidgeot like absolute god. That thing is the legends among the legends. Look at him, he just took out my Pidgeot like it was nobody's business. And Scarf really took me by surprise. I was not expecting that to be the thing. I was having Jolly Bandit, I would probably obliterate him with a Brave Bird, but it never even come down to that, which is just incredible. Wingull is a threat, ladies and gentlemen. when do you hear that? Wingull a threat, and look at his team. He's got a Tangela, but I'm scared of Wingull. I'm not scared of Tangela, I am scared of Wingull. That is something, man. That is definitely something. But anyways, I switch out to Vespiquen right now. I'm thinking, you know what, he could be sleep powdering. I know that 4-turn weakness to rocks, and rocks have been put into place, which is pretty bad. I feel like may as well have the sleep absorber, but sadly he does go for the hidden power. Again, I was thinking the sleep powder is coming in. He didn't do that, so I was just playing it offensive. I didn't even bother roosting. I probably should. I mean, what do I have to lose if he keeps on going for this? It's not gonna take me out, but again, like I mentioned, I did go for the attack order. Sadly, didn't do all that much. I know he's got to regenerate, so if he does decide to switch out, it's pretty much gonna regain most of his HP. Also, my Magmar isn't running that odd number, which means I can only come in one more time before I go down by Stealth Rock's next turn, which is kind of bad. But anyways, I'm gonna go for the Heat. Pretty sure he's gonna switch out to something. He does switch out to something that originally does outspeed me, so if I make a sub, he could possibly make a Volt Switch. Then again, he didn't Volt Switch against Duosion, so he probably doesn't have it. But still, he's just gonna be playing it offensive now when it's still time. I switch out to my Throh. I still need to preserve Magmar for the Tangela, because I can only come in once, but I kind of hope that my opponent is gonna think that I can come in twice and survive with 1 HP because of the odd number and how it works with Stealth Rocks, and and so forth. T-Bolt unfortunately fell short. It is my special defensive Throw, of course the most standard back in the days, and even now Throw special defensive, it's incredible. He's gonna go for the knockoff on my switch to Duosion. I was kind of scared of Leaf Storm just straight away, but he does manage to miss the Leaf Storm, which is very bad because that's gonna allow me to put up the future sight, and that's gonna allow him, that's gonna put him into a forceful position, because now he can switch out, but something is gonna take the future sight as well as the Overheat from the likes of Magmar, and I'm pretty sure nothing on his team can take both of them. He just decided to stay in, and unfortunately Overheat is gonna absolutely decimate the Tangela. Crit or not, there's no question that will be enough to take it out. Now Fufu after that comes in, which is a huge threat, yet another electric type Pokemon, and sadly my team doesn't really appreciate electric types because I have Relicanth, and if I don't manage to take down this Minun, then Minun can pretty much just rule supreme. It can just sweep the rest of the floor like it was nobody's business. So I'm not up for that. I decided to switch out to my Throh. I'm just gonna go for Storm Throw. And the thing about this move is that it always crits. Again, I have a move that crits, so I'm gonna go for the Storm Throw again. And Fufu is gonna be taken out. Again, another YouTuber, you should definitely go check it out. He's actually known for being a very lucky player that hacks people. And surprisingly, we are using a move that crits all the time. So I guess I could include that, but that's not really hacks. Still. It's sort of interesting. Anyways, he did take me out with Brian. Wingull again, the biggest threat on his team, hands down, is gonna come in, show me how it's done. Brian doing some damage. I just decided to go for the head smash. I'm heavily doubting that the waterfall is gonna be enough, or the frustration. I mean, it's a Wingull, but I don't want to be messing around underestimating Wingull. I know what happened with my Pidgeot. I mean, it's a Pidgeot, man. Wingull took out a Pidgeot like it was nobody's business. Decided to go for the waterfall because I was thinking it will be enough, but no. Emperor MBZ does have the strength, the bulk. This Throh is nothing to mess around with, as I do decide to go for the waterfall also because I was fearing the head smash missing. Then again, he could toxic, he could protect, who knows what he's got. He does have the knockoff, and he does have the stealth rocks. That's what we've seen back before. He managed to knock off, and he did say that was a misplay, and it was because that managed to make me live because there was no recoil in advance, and that managed to not make it a draw. But it didn't come down to that. So great game to my opponent. I had a blast. Hope you guys have enjoyed it as well. Also, I want to say that regarding my showdown, I should probably have 2 showdown versions tomorrow on my channel. I should probably I'm gonna start to make 2 uploads regarding that series. And again, as I make good Wi-Fi bells, in general, Wi-Fi bells that are worth the layout, I'm gonna work on them as well. So you guys can expect more videos from me regarding the showdown. This way you don't have to rely too much on the subscription box. You can always come onto my channel expecting at least 2 showdown videos per day. And yeah, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did enjoy, as always, be sure to give a like. Thank you very much, guys, for continued support, and until next time, take care. Peace.